Welcome back, friends. It's Tuesday, and you know what that means. It's time for What the Hollywood, okay? I talked about this person last week. I'm talking about her this week, and probably for the foreseeable future. I'm talking about Taylor Swift. She has been the talk of the town since last week's major announcement on the New Heights podcast. But in the event, you may have missed it or you're living under a rock, Taylor announced her new album/era, The Life of a Showgirl. So it is her 12th studio album. And it's Taylor, so she strategically planned to announce the big news on August 12th at exactly 12:12 a.m. During the podcast, Taylor talked a lot about her love of numerology, planting Easter eggs within every aspect of her life for her fans, and her latest love and obsession, making sourdough bread. And just when you thought it was simply a topic of podcast conversation, some people are theorizing that Taylor might be actually hinting at being this year's Super Bowl halftime show performer. And honestly, I am totally sold on this theory. Take a look.
I think Taylor Swift is going to be the Super Bowl halftime show performer. I do. And you want to know why? I don't think Taylor Swift is actually baking sourdough bread. I think it was an Easter egg. Where is the Super Bowl this year?
You told me during the break. It's in Santa Clara. Levi's, where the Niners
Stadium.
play.
Niners play. Who's the Niners mascot?
Sourdough Sam.
Sourdough Sam. Sourdough Sam. She said she's thinking about sourdough 60% of the time. When she's going on and on about sourdough, how much sourdough she's baking, 60% of the time, it's Super Bowl 60 in Levi's Stadium, home of
She
Sourdough
is going to do the Super
Sam.
Bowl.
I think she's doing the Super Bowl.
She is going to do the Super Bowl.
I think she's doing it. Okay, there's another one, too. There's another piece of this. She said, specifically, thank you for screaming for 47 seconds for me. 47 seconds could be a connection to her Eras Tour stop at Levi's Stadium was her 47th stop on the Eras Tour.
Okay, I mean, if that is not calculated, planned, and adding up, then I don't know what my real name is, because seriously, like I said, Taylor is obsessed with numerology, the Easter eggs, and everything 60% of the time, 47 seconds, Sourdough Sam. And you guys, I'm not the only person that is buying into this theory. Several reputable outlets have picked up on the theory, including Yahoo, Elle Magazine, Today, People.com. And as of right now, the halftime performer for Super Bowl 60 has yet to be announced. But I'm going to keep my nose to the grindstone and keep you all updated. I'm going to keep I'm actually sold on this. I'm totally wrapped around her finger if she is a Super Bowl halftime performance, okay? All right, so in a very unexpected and interesting turn of events, Leonardo DiCaprio wasn't actually James Cameron's first choice to play Jack Dawson in Titanic. Yes, super random, but also I cannot imagine a world where Leo was not Jack Dawson. So, in fact, Matthew McConaughey was being considered to play the love interest opposite of Rose, Kate Winslet's character, okay? So McConaughey, 55-year-old actor, almost landed the role of Jack Dawson in the 1997 film, but lost out due to, get this, his southern drawl. Yes, in a new posthumous memoir, The Bigger Picture by John Lando, the late producer detailed McConaughey's casting in depth. And according to a snippet obtained by Matthew Baloney's What I'm Hearing newsletter, Kate Winslet, who was already cast as Rose, was, quote, taken with Matthew, his presence and charm. I mean, who wouldn't be? But James Cameron, meanwhile, wasn't having any of Matthew's southern charm. The filmmaker allegedly told McConaughey, quote, that's great, now let's try it a different way, to which McConaughey said, he's a native Texan, he said, no, that was pretty good, thanks. So in 2021, McConaughey actually opened up about his audition while on the Literally with Rob Lowe podcast. Here's what he had to say about the audition.
Because I only got nods from Jim, but from the producers and Kate and everything, after we left, it was one of those ones where they followed me. And when we got outside, they were like, that went great. I mean, kind of like hugs. I really thought it was going to happen. Did not. So did not. Now, I still, because I asked Cameron about this because of the sort of gossip over years that I had heard and would see written about me was that I had the role of Titanic and turned it down.
Oh,
Negatively.
no.
Not factual. I did not get offered that role because I've always said I was like, for a while there, I was thinking like, who was I got to find that agent. They're in trouble. Yeah. No way if I got that. Well, I did never get the offer. I did not ever get the offer. And Jim finally confirmed that. But he either malapropped something or someone took something he said, and that ran for a while. And I had to answer that question going, I never got offered that as far as I know. I'm telling you. I did go have a good screen test, thought I had the role, but did not get the role. So, yeah, I was in contention.
It could have been a different movie. You could have been that, and I screen tested for the Billy Zane bad guy part.
Okay.
And Jim shot that. I'll never forget. He handheld shot it himself.
Fun facts on this Tuesday. I had no idea Rob Lowe was up for even playing Billy Zane's role, and then Matthew McConaughey. So that's all I've got for What the Hollywood this week. But